Maori and scientists from Otago University are working together to save the Maui or Hector's dolphin. A South Island sanctuary already exists for the Maui, but there are calls to extend the areas to protect the rarest dolphin in the world. At Aotea marae near Raglan, local Maori are discussing calls to establish a sanctuary for the Maui dolphin. It's a crusade that Āpiti Davis of Ngati Te Wehi has been leading for over a decade.
I hope that we can protect the Hector's dolphin. They called it the Maori dolphin. And I hope that we have an opportunity to look at our environmental arms of economy.
For these people from Tainui Waka, the Maui or Hector's dolphin is special. Their tipuna travelled from Hawaii to Aotea Harbour near Kawhia on the back of the dolphin Panereira. Davis sees his people as the kaitiaki of the Maui dolphin. It's a subspecies that's rarely sighted because the population is so small. The last count came up with just 111. But it's been an uphill battle to make people aware of the dolphin's plight. He says even the Department of Conservation has ignored him.
Oh, shucks. I better not. You got a bleeper?
But Davis has had support from scientists and researchers at Otago University. Here at Puketaraki Marae near Dunedin, he's meeting with those experts and a South Island hapu that has its own traditions with the dolphin, Kāti Huirapa.
Pahu is a southern name for Hector's dolphin. We're very specific, we just don't talk about dolphins. We have a specific name for each dolphin, and that name may change with the season of the year, so that when we're engaged in conversation, the people that we're talking to will know exactly what time of the year the event took place.
The Maui dolphin and the North and South Islands are cousins, different genetically but related. The species is much smaller than other dolphins. An adult is coloured grey, black and white, is just under 1.5 metres long and a little rounder than other dolphins with a small rounded dorsal fin. They breed slowly, like the kakapo, and don't swim outside of their home range. That makes them more vulnerable to threats like disease or pollution. But the biggest killer are gill nets and set nets.
We've always advocated for a sanctuary for the North Island. We know that's the answer. They've sort of avoided that issue. They've really said, you know, we'll do tagging. This is going to give us a lot of information about where their habitat is, or we're going to do biopsies, and this will give us the opportunity to see where the genetic lines are heading. But you know, at the end of the day, there's only 100 left, and you know, what do you have to do to find out? Do we have to wait till 50? Do we have to wait till 25 to realise, shucks, well, you know, this is it, we've got to do something.
But our concern is that for both of those protected areas, there are still dolphins that are outside the boundaries, still being caught. So there is still work needing to be done on the two protected areas. And then, of course, there are other parts of New Zealand, like the West Coast, South Island, Kaikoura, where there's no protection at all.
This subspecies in the North Island it's balanced on the edge of a razor blade. And if we don't do everything that we can, we will lose them.
The scientists say science has done all it can. Protecting the dolphins may now boil down to Maori putting pressure on the government.
Well, I think there are some really easy steps that can be taken first. I think we could have, to paraphrase, I think we could get rid of amateur gill netting by lunchtime. And we can work on making the protected areas that we have more effective and larger. And we can certainly work on getting other protected areas in where they need to be. And there's no reason at all why Māori tools might not be very important in that, like mataitai and taiapure mechanisms. There's no reason why we have to do this via the standard Pākehā law systems.
So I think the Maori voice is a very strong one, especially where environmental issues are concerned. You know, it's a voice with credibility.
Although we are a few gathering here this day, we have many connections. When we go out, we have many connections. And like albatross, we will fly up and down the coast and we will spread the essence of the kōrero that has taken place this day.
Updating that story, the Minister of Fisheries, Pete Hodgson, announced this month that all recreational and commercial set netting is now banned within 4 nautical miles of the coast from Maunganui Bluff north of Dargaville to Pari o Kariwa Point near New Plymouth. Efforts continue for more protective measures for the dolphins in the South Island.